Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome to you as well. Today is Friday. It is just after 1 p.m. as I'm filming this. You probably won't see it until, or I won't get it uploaded until around 3 or 4 in the afternoon. But it is 1 o'clock, and it is Friday, July the 10th, and I'm just doing this as an update video. I had recorded a beginning to this video yesterday because I had hoped to have it up early this morning. But things did not go as planned yesterday, and I'm going to explain to you what has happened. I haven't uploaded my food since Wednesday. So you didn't see what I had on Wednesday or Thursday, and I actually didn't have that much, but the clips that I do have, the pictures I do have, and then there was a couple things that I ate that I didn't film that I will tell you when we get to that part of the video, and I'm going to explain why I didn't film more and the reason why this video is so late. But first, I have a few packages I want to share with you guys, and I know some people voiced a concern of not wanting to sit through the whole thing of me showing what I got, but I enjoy showing what people have sent me. I am greatly appreciative of everything, and I want to share that with you guys. I will leave a timestamp in the description below if you want to skip past this part. So this morning I was very surprised. I got 3 packages in the mail, and I want to share with you guys what they are. I have opened the packages. I have not looked inside, but I did open them to make it easier to show you guys what I got. So I'm going to start with the first package, and it's from Amazon. I'll pull out the tags first. The tag says, "Enjoy your gifts from Lisa," and I won't say your username in case that's not what you want. If it is, if you don't mind me saying your username, then you can always leave a comment and say, "That's me, this is who I am." But this is from Lisa, so thank you very much, Lisa. I think Lisa's a fairly new subscriber. I've only seen her comment recently, so thank you for joining me in my videos. I appreciate that. This is going to be what I do this weekend. I cannot wait to read this book. I've had this on my wish list for a while. I've had several books I love to read, and I was trying to work my way through the books. I still have a couple books that I haven't started, but this is definitely going to be one of the top priorities. I think that bumps another one of the books out. So this is called Lessons from the Light, and it's by Kenneth Ring, PhD, and it says what we can learn from near-death experiences. I have been waiting to read this and wanting to read this for some time now. It's came highly recommended from a podcast that I listen to every week, and I have been for the past couple of years, called Psychic Teachers, and they recommended this book, and I cannot wait to read this. This is going to bump off one of the ones that I have been waiting to read, and I'm going to start this weekend. I've been really into reading lately. I take spurts of where I love to read and then I don't read for a while, but I'm back on the reading kick, and I hope next week, I think I'm going to collect some of the books that I've read and show you what I've been reading and talk about some of the books that I've been enjoying, because reading is it's very high on my list of things that I like. So I cannot wait to read this. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate this so much. All right, my next package, we'll do the same thing. Pull out the slips. This says, "My kitties and I hope you enjoy your gifts," from Lisa. Oh, another one from Lisa. Thank you so much, Lisa. All right, let's see what she got me. Oh, very nice. Biotin. Somebody suggested that they had, or somebody had told me in the comments that for their hair loss, they had started taking biotin, and it not only grew back, but it grew in thicker. So I'm very excited to try these to see if that will help with my hair loss. Like I had mentioned before, my hair loss is from medication as well as hormonal. Actually, when I was younger, before puberty hit, I had very thick hair. And then as my hormones got out of whack over the years, and then especially in the past year, because of the issues I'm having with my female issues, my hair has gotten very thin. So I'm very hopeful that these will work. And I think I'm going to take like before pictures and like maybe every 15 days take updates to see if I can notice any kind of a change in my hair. So thank you so much, Lisa. I cannot wait to try these. And then there's something else. Another book. Divine Healing, The Origin and Cure of Disease by Emanuel Swedenborg. This one is another one that's been on my list for a while. Emanuel Swedenborg is also another author that comes highly recommended from psychic teachers, and this book was highly recommended by them as well. So I cannot wait to read this too. I like to learn a lot of things, and even though sometimes I don't put into play the things I learn, there is a lot of knowledge out there, and knowledge is power. Sometimes, like I said, I don't always put that knowledge to good use, but it is good to learn. And Emanuel Swedenborg has some really great things that you can learn from him. And this is like a copy of his original works. You can tell it's been like photocopied into it. He's been around, well, he's passed away now, obviously, but he's been around for many years, and he is a very interesting person. Someday I'd like to do a video on him and his teachings and what he believes, and just tell you a little bit about him if you don't. And if you don't already know anything about him, I highly recommend that you go look him up because he is very interesting. So thank you very much, Lisa. That is so sweet. Thank you. All right, my next package came from a viewer. She had emailed me and asked if she could send me something. And she asked me not to say her name, and I'm not going to. But I have not looked inside. She told me that this would be coming. I opened up the box to make it easier to open, and I'm gonna see what's inside. She told me it was breakable, so we're gonna see what's inside. Oh my gosh. This is so stinking cute. Look at this. It's a wine bottle. Let me see if you can see this. It says, there's a picture of a little kitty cat, and it says, just me, you, and a cat named Moo. And it has a paw print. Isn't that beautiful? And then on the back, it has some more paw prints, and it says, Jennifer, Jean, and Moo. How pretty is that? I love this. I know exactly what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to get a string of lights. I have like a mini string of mini clear lights, and put the lights inside the bottle, and then illuminate it, and then it will light up, and you'll be able to see that a whole lot better. That's going to be beautiful, especially at night. Thank you so much. Like I said, she didn't want me to say her name, but I know she watches my videos, and thank you so much. This is beautiful. I've never seen anything like this before. This is just beautiful. Oh my gosh, just me, you, and a cat named Moo. Jean actually came up with that saying, and that's why I made that as an email address, and that's eventually going to be my Etsy name when I start selling items on Etsy. So thank you so much. That is so sweet, and I love it. Thank you so much. All right, so let's talk about the title of this video. I got what and where, and let me explain to you what's been going on this week. I know I've been posting my food, and you've seen my cheesecake recipe, but I really haven't talked about anything else that's been going on. And while there's not really a lot going on, there's been a lot going on. I know that sounds weird. So this week has been kind of tough. I've been dealing with some major depression, and for a couple days I wasn't able to get out of bed. I felt At the time, I thought it was just depression, and even though it is partly depression, I found out there's more to it than that. I was just exhausted to the point of not having enough energy to even get out of bed, and I would just lay there and sleep. And Jean was getting concerned about me. That's not my usual thing. Even though I am lazy, as we all know, I'm not the type to just lay in bed and do nothing. I'm always up, even if it's just the smallest of things, or going downstairs or going outside. I'm always usually up doing something. Crocheting, reading, even if it's just laying there, I'm always up, and I've been sleeping a lot. And it started getting concerning, and I thought it was just depression because I have been dealing with a lot of depression. And that's another thing that I have been dealing with. Like I said, I didn't understand the depression because life is actually going pretty good right now. Jean and I are doing really well. Together we're doing really well. It's very amazing how when you go through struggles together, you start understanding each other more, even though we've known each other for over 4 years, and he's been here for over 8 months now. It's weird because you start finding out more and more about that person, and you start trusting them on new levels and understanding them and understanding your relationship. It's just an amazing way relationships work. I would never have understood it until I was actually in that position, and here I am understanding it. But him and I are doing really well together. We made it through those tough patches of me kicking him out. We've both gotten on the same page of this is what we want to do for our future and how we need to get there. And we know we both need to work separately on our problems. He is doing an amazing job working on his addiction. I am so proud of him, and hopefully soon he will post an update video on his channel and let you guys know how he's doing. But I don't want it to, talk about his personal issues. That's for him to talk about himself. But just know that he's doing amazing, and I am very proud of him. And I feel that I'm doing well. I may not be doing what everybody thinks I should be doing, but to me, and with my psychiatrist, my therapist, my doctor, everybody's pleased with the progress I'm making, and I can feel a difference of not feeling as confused and lost as I was. But even though I'm feeling better in that way, I started feeling this major sense of depression, and I don't understand why, because like I said, everything is going pretty well in my life. I mean, sure, my life is still a train wreck, and it probably will be a train wreck for the foreseeable future, but things are going well. So I was confused of why I'm dealing with this major depression. The only thing I can contribute it to, my psychiatrist shared with me that when you start digging through the past and uncovering all the wreckage that sometimes this happens, I questioned whether it was the new medication that I'm on, and she wants me to stick with it for a while to see if it helps, and if it doesn't, then we will stop with that and try something different. But so I contributed my tiredness and laying in bed and sleeping to the depression. Then yesterday morning on Thursday, I woke up and I was getting dressed to go outside, and I was this is like probably too much information for some people, but I was putting on my bra, and I touched a place on my breast, on my right breast, and I was like, that's sore. Why is that sore? And I looked, and there was nothing there, but it was, how like when something hurts, when you have a place on your body that hurts, but you just can't pinpoint the exact place. I mean, the area. Like if your hand hurts, your hand hurts, but sometimes you can't feel the exact place until you bump it, and then you know where it hurts. So I tried to feel around, and I didn't feel, there was no lumps, no scratches, no, nothing that would consist of why it would be hurting. So I kind of just played it off. I thought, well, that's the side I sleep on. Maybe I just lay with my arm crunched. I don't know. I just didn't worry about it anymore. So I went outside, I had my cup of coffee, I came back in. I decided I was feeling tired with the whole depression thing and I needed to sleep. That's what I've been doing. And I was getting undressed to put my pajamas back on, and I noticed at that time that I looked down and there was a big area of my breast that was red and kind of puffy. And it kind of felt like a cross between a sunburn and something that was itching. It was an itch, but yet it wasn't. It's very hard to describe. I'm pretty sure some people will understand. So it felt like that, and it was red, and it kind of scared me. The first thing I thought was cellulitis. I've never had it before, but I've heard a lot of people have had it. I know your skin gets swollen, and it can be potentially dangerous. Of course, my mind goes into the worst possible scenarios, and I think of all the horrible things that could happen instead of trying to think positive. So the rest of the day, I kind of just tried to ignore it. I was still feeling very tired. I slept most of the day yesterday, and by yesterday afternoon, it had not gotten any better, and I didn't want it to wait any longer to get any worse. So I called my doctor, and my doctor was kind enough to be able to see me right away. So I went to see my doctor, and sure enough, it is cellulitis on my right breast. I was like, I have what? And I have where? Who gets this on? I have always thought it was on your legs. I've heard of people having it, but I've only heard about it on your legs. I've never heard about it on different parts of your body, especially your breast. So I got a prescription for an antibiotic and then a prescription for a steroid. It's a dose pack. It's 4 milligrams for 6 days. The first day, which is today, you take 6 pills, and then you wean off from there. Tomorrow is 5, the next day is 4, 3, 2, 1 for the next 6 days. So that and my antibiotics will be for the next 6 days of my life. And hopefully it won't get any worse, and I've caught it soon enough that it's not going to progress to anything more serious. It just seems like it's one thing on top of another, and I understand that it's more than likely my weight. I mean, why wouldn't it be? Every time something happens, it's always my weight. So it wouldn't be surprised me if it was caused by my weight. I don't know what it's caused from. I do know that it's an infection in the skin, but I don't have any like scratches. I don't have any breakdown. So I don't know how it would have gotten infected. But there you go. That is what happened. And that's why I've been so tired. The mystery to my tiredness has been answered. So the past couple of days have not been that great. I haven't eaten much. I did take a picture of Wednesday, and then I didn't film, or I didn't show you anything else I ate that day. There was not much else I ate that day because I've been so tired. I haven't been eating much. I'm ready to eat right now because I haven't eaten since that meal yesterday. So I am going to include the clips of what I ate and a picture of what I ate, and then tell you the other thing I ate on Wednesday, so I can be, I want to try to do a log of what I eat every day for my own accountability. So that's what I'm attempting to do. That's why I'm doing these videos. So I will try to, as best of my recollection, fill you guys in on what else I had. So there you go. That is what has been going on with me for the past week. Hopefully now that I have medication and a diagnosis with this strange area of my body, things will start getting better, and I'll start feeling better and less tired, because this is very irritating. It is. I have things I want to do. Gene and I have some plans of things I need to start working on, and this is not getting them done. So I'm going to stop rambling so I can get this video uploaded, and then tomorrow you'll hopefully see, I'm going to try to get a video up of what I eat today and a few clips from today, Then you'll see that Saturday, hopefully. If not, then you'll see Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on Monday, because I'm trying not to upload on the weekend because that's Jean and I's time to spend time together. So yeah, that's my life right now. That's my little update on what's going on with me. So I will see you guys. Stay tuned for the clips of what I ate, and then I will see you guys back here tomorrow or on Monday morning. Hope you guys have a good weekend if I don't see you, and I will talk to you soon. Stay tuned for the clips. Alright, I just finished my 16-hour fast, and it is 2:28 p.m. and I'm having my first meal of the day. My go-to, I'm out. That's a tongue twister. I am out of avocado. Did I mention today is July the 9th? It's July the 9th at 2:28 p.m. and this is my first meal of the day. I am out of avocado. That's a tongue twister if you say it fast. And so I'm a little bummed about that. I'm gonna have to pick up a couple more of those. So what I have is 2 truffles, and that consists of 1 egg, a 1/4 cup of shredded mozzarella, and some everything but the bagel seasoning. Then I made a 1 egg omelet in the microwave. I just cooked it and then flipped it over, and it turned out really well as an omelet, and I just put salt and pepper on that. And then I have 2 pork sausage patties.